Hey, it's totally not like 5 minutes from when the last episode ended.
Good morning.
We're totally not recording another one right now.
Nah. This is like another day somewhere, you know.
Yeah, this is Wednesday.
Oh, shit, what is today?
Shit,
Yeah.
it is Wednesday. Alright, so we're doing what Hojo told us and we're heading west. We have to deal with this egg first though.
Oh. Oh shit. It's like those nesting dolls.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the name of this egg dude? I bet it's the searing egg, huh?
Don't start with that. Those egg enemies are called Grangalan.
Okay. That's an interesting name.
So these things are slightly annoying because they make all these copies, but you can just sort of kill the main one and it kills all the tiny ones.
Look at that.
Just like that. So we're heading into this little cave here, which I guess isn't a cave, because it kind of opens out into this little area here.
He's so distraught that he got ignored. Couldn't believe he got ignored.
Look, some people's whole lives are just based around getting attention.
Like our one Australian friend.
Mm-hmm. So, we've got a beautiful array of enemies here, of all shapes and sizes. But Match Your Magic is effective on all of them. Weak to ice. Just found that out. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm giving Yuffie the enemy skill materia. I guess. Or did she already have it? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm messing with materia. I recorded this like... When was Irma?
Like earlier this month.
Thanks. It was like 2-3 weeks ago or something like that.
I think like 3.5 weeks.
I recorded like a huge clip of episodes just all at once. So, some stuff I'm a little vague on what I was thinking at the time. Some stuff I remember very vividly. So right now, we're just sort of... They don't give you much direction here except for head west. So, you just kind of head west, you find that cave, you go up through, and you come across this Mako reactor. And then you just keep on going from there. I gotta level up on that lightning materia.
Yeah.
So this is our first encounter with a bomb in this game.
I fucking hate these guys in Mobius.
Most people hate them in every Final Fantasy.
They're not that bad in 14.
14? Well, yeah, no, because in 14 you can just dodge them. Because they leave that huge giant AoE marker on the ground. So, this whole area that we're in right now, I don't know if I mentioned it, is called Mount Coral. Coral, or something like that. And we basically have to just work our way through this area to get to the next area. Fortunately, there's a save point right here. How fortuitous for us. Oh no, loose track. You can hit circle there and like jump out of the way, but if you fall, you actually get a chance at getting some nice loot. A wizard staff!
So is it like random which side you fall on?
No, you so while you're falling you mash the circle button. Oh hey,
Right.
look, another weapon that has 3 unlinked materia slots and double materia growth. We're not going to use it. You mash the circle button and a direction, and you kind of swim your way in that direction here. Watch.
Are we going for the other one?
I went the wrong direction on this one, so we just went this way again, but we will get the other one, yes. turbo ether, and then we fall. And this time we go the proper direction.
I like how you've fallen in 3 different places.
3 totally separate places and 3 totally different areas of this track, and it still leads down to the same spot. What are we gonna get? It's a star pendant! Yay! And then we get the transform materia. So the transform materia is neat. It at level 1 it allows you to cast mini on people, enemies, and yourself if you really wanted to, which is basically what L4 Suicide does. Besides the damage, is it puts mini on stuff. At level 2, it lets you cast Toad on people, which is something.
Uh-oh.
So anyway, yeah, if you were to go down first instead of up, you would have to go back around and hit the switch anyway. Anyway, so there's some birds chirping up here. Let's go check it out. Hey! Take the treasure, obviously.
Uh-oh.
Well, apparently Mama Bird didn't like that.
If you leave the treasure, no fight?
No fight. But then, like, who cares? It's just one bird, right?
Hey!
There you go.
Look at that HP.
420. Haven't done many summons yet, so I decided that I should show off Ifrit, our newest summon.
I like in how every Final Fantasy he just changes a little bit.
Oh,
Sometimes he's a dragon, sometimes he's a person.
No, he's kind of always like a cross between the two. Sometimes he's a little more demonic looking. Anyway, so that's that. We got 10 Phoenix Downs for that. So this is a very, like, uneventful part of the game, so it's not really much to comment on. How was your day, Maniac?
Full of bullshit.
Oh, okay.
There was a man who smelled like raw salami and pool chemicals, and he wouldn't stay the fuck away from me. It was the worst fucking thing I smelt that day, and I almost threw up in the middle of fucking the aisle.
What was he looking for?
He was looking for some... Because of Irma, everybody's trying to fucking make their own generator cables. He was looking for that shit.
Oh. Do they not get how generators work?
They do and they don't. They're like, oh yeah, I'll just get power to my house. Like, oh, I need a fucking turn lock cable now. What the fuck do I do?
Well,
Like,
well, yeah, but you still have to have the sub panel with the plug.
Yeah.
And the switches. You can't just have a generator started up and expect it to power your house.
Oh no, there's some people who are just like, I'm just gonna plug it into my range outlet. And it's like, okay.
Wait, what? What, that wouldn't work?
I know.
You'd have it like backfeed into your house?
Yeah.
That sounds sketchy.
I'm like, I'm not condoning it. I'm not an electrician, so you do you. You do you. I'm gonna be over here and.
Do you have a Home Depot card?
You're gonna need one. Some of these sound effects are just amazing.
The Lightning 2 sound effect is like one of my favorite in the game.
What was it?
Oh wait, hang on.
Like the
There's
tornadoes.
There's actually a guy down here. He's got stuff. You just kind of talk to him, and you take his stuff. And that's it. Really. What were you saying? Sorry.
It's like the tornado sirens, and I think Dodge City sound really fucking weird. Like for most people, they make them feel uneasy or something, but me, I'm just like, that sounds like really fucking weird. That's it. I don't get like that uneasy feeling from it.
Can't say I've ever heard it.
Well, give me a minute or two, I'll find it. Oh, downtown Chicago. That was the weird siren for tornado sirens in downtown Chicago.
Do they sound different from other tornado sirens?
The other tornado sirens I listened to usually sounded they was just a full-on blare instead of doing that alternating noise, which I think something also along the lines of wolf howls make people uneasy.
Oh, okay.
Cause they change in pitch while they're going off in some weird sciencey bullshit.
Sure. So I sped this up here because I was trying to see if I could steal something from the bombs. Bombs have a an item you can steal from them that's just called right arm. I ended up not getting any, so...
Damn.
They're really good, though. Like, they do a decent amount of damage. And it's like an explosive attack. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, in Mobius, the big ones, if they get to charge up, they'll just fucking one-shot you, and it's really annoying.
Well, we've made it to this crappy looking town. And they seem to know Barrett.
Oh!
Alright, they don't seem to like him. Seems it's all Barrett's fault that North Coral looks like garbage. He is a techno freak. I guess because of the gun?
I guess because he traded his arm for it, or something, maybe.
Sure.
Unless Barrett's a robot.
Well, it's his fault. The town was destroyed, and then he's not going to elaborate at all. You know who's responsible. No, I don't. I just got here. Not entirely sure why they're all just living in crappy tents instead of, like, you know, rebuilding their town. But, you know.
Yes, just have a refrigerator open in your tent. And I guess... Wait, how are they getting power? Oh, I see the power strips. Sort of.
Yeah, so they don't sell much here. Potion, Phoenix down, tent. The trifecta. As for weapons, nothing. That Force Stealer that we have is a 2200 gil weapon, though, so it's a good thing we got it from making Rufus happy. We've got our item/materia sales here. It's all garbage. So... first things first, before we continue on with the story, we're going to loot this house, because I totally forgot there's an item in here. You kind of have to, like, finagle your way around this lady. Yay! One more ether for the pile. And so now, we're gonna go get us a very, very good enemy skill. Ignore that mushroom-looking thing.
Eat the mushroom. Oh, goodbye, Barrett.
Indeed. So the enemies here hit pretty hard. So I'm looking for the way to get like around to the other side, and I got real confused. And these guys are fun. So they like randomly will pull a card, and one will give you gil, one will give you health, one will just kill you. So, Matcher Magic is especially effective in this area because it still does a decent amount of damage. Matcher Magic kind of falls off later in the game. It doesn't do as much damage. So what we're doing here is we're running around on top of these chocobo tracks. We're trying to find a chocobo, not specifically for the chocobo, but for the enemy that comes with the chocobo. Unfortunately, we're not finding chocobos, we're just finding these stupid shrimp things.
They had the fat chocobo in 7 here, right?
Yes. So the Chocomog summon has the fat chocobo.
Well, I mean, like as a like a rideable thing. Like I vaguely remember you can get the different colored chocobos in this one, unless I'm just completely misremembering.
Yeah, there's like a whole breeding thing, in this one. So you can get like different colored chocobos and stuff like that, but I don't think there's a fat chocobo mount. I think he's only in the Chocomog summon, and it's so the way the Chocomog summon works is you actually saw it a couple episodes ago where it was the chocobo with the Mog on it. There's like a 1 in 16 chance that fat chocobo will show up instead, and it does about 25% more damage.
Goodbye, chocobo.
Okay, so we don't care about the chocobo here. What we care about is this thing. It's called Harpy, and it casts an ability called Aqualung. And it is a very good enemy skill at this point in the game.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it did about 500 damage to us. And it'll do about 1,000 damage to enemies you use it on. And we just got Clear Tranquil for Yuffie there, which is her second level 1 limit break, which is a party heal. We're gonna test out Aqualung here. Boom! In the 800s
Nice.
in damage. Very, very good.
I forget, did we talk about the damage limit in this game?
Oh, the 9999?
Yeah.
Basically, like nearly every Final Fantasy has a damage limit of 9,999. It's also the maximum health you can get in the game is 9,999. In some of the Final Fantasy games, there are ways to circumvent the 9999 damage cap. Usually it's through some kind of like ability.
Yeah, because like it's also in Mobius, which is weird, but you can bypass that too with spending time on that game.
Yeah. Hope you like flashbacks.
Love them.
This is a much shorter flashback. Basically, the whole town is here. They're talking about this Mako reactor, and they're trying to convince Dine, who is this guy here, that it's a good idea that we should have this Mako reactor. Dine is one of Barrett's best friends. And he finally, just gives up and says, you know what, fine. Well, that went well. Turns out, for apparently no reason at all, Shinra decided that they wanted to destroy the town.
Why pay workers when you could just burn them all?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. It's a coal mining town. You're basically getting rid of the coal mining industry in the town because you're putting in a Mako reactor, so... who needs them?
Just blow up the reactor. Solve everything.
Yeah. So Barrett blames himself for all of this. And I mean, it's kind of his fault. I mean, this is one of those times in a game where it's totally not like a misunderstanding or anything. It is totally his fault. But anyway, so next time we're going to be taking this little tram up to the most spectacular place in the world.
Disneyland?
Fucking what? Get out of here.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.